Now let's talk about the Shadow Inventory tab and the amazing ProLogic market reports. The Shadow Inventory tab shows you recent auction sales as well as unlisted bank-owned properties and unlisted pre-foreclosures within a 1.5 mile radius of the distressed subject property. This information is so important to consider in this real estate market. As you can see on the map, our subject property is in the middle in green. The red pegs on the map are all houses located within a 1.5 mile radius of this subject property that have sold at auction sale in the last 180 days. Below the map details the auction information, who bought the house, what it sold for, and you can click on any of the address links for additional information on the property. Now let's check out the unlisted bank-owned properties within a 1.5 mile radius. Let's go ahead and click REO in the upper right-hand corner of our map. Wow! All of these red pegs are unlisted bank-owned properties. That means that all of these houses will be upcoming competition for the other houses in the area. Below the map again, you'll find additional information about the properties, as well as the bank that owns the property and the amount that it went back to the bank for. Now let's check out the unlisted pre-foreclosures within a 1.5 mile radius of this subject property. Again, wow, all of these red pegs, each one indicates an unlisted property that is going through the pre-foreclosure process, meaning that it's had a notice of default filed, but it has not yet gone to auction sale. This information, again, is just so important to consider for sellers that are looking to sell their home. This information can help create urgency as well as help set the right expectation for what that home should be priced at. The ProLogic Market Report is a user-friendly, easy-to-read report that details this shadow inventory information. To order the ProLogic report, simply click Order. Short Sale ProLogic Advanced users get as many of these reports as they would like for free. Short Sale ProLogic Lite users pay $4.99 per report. Great. So here's an example of what the report looks like. We've got the distressed property address in the upper left-hand corner and your information in the upper right-hand corner, name, phone number, as well as email address. There's also an option to add a logo or a picture that would show up on the report right next to your name and personal information. The report is going to include a couple pages of comparables for pre-foreclosures, auction sales, as well as unlisted bank-owned properties. Here we see the subject property in yellow and the comparables around it in red. Then we have detailed property information below on each of the properties. More unlisted pre-foreclosures and recent auction sales. Lastly, we've got a couple pages of unlisted bank-owned properties. As I said, this report is imperative to bring with you to your listing appointments to prove that you are a market specialist.